Hey everybody, Patsy the Angry Nerd here, just coming to you with an update as the state of Throwdown Thursday. As you may know, today we released our 150th episode. We're very, very proud of that. We've been going almost 3 years at this point, and we are really excited because, 150 episodes is a good milestone, and we celebrated it by covering Barbie. Or for those of you who are intimately familiar, Barbara Millicent Roberts. We got a lot of our information, if you're interested, from the documentary called Tiny Shoulders that you can find on Hulu. So after you're done checking out our show, go check out that documentary, because there's a lot of really good information, and you see a lot of like the heart and the time and the energy that the people over at Mattel put into, what they do and how they work to change this iconic toy to be more inclusive. Because as a lot of people know, if you look at Barbie, there's thousands of articles about how she is an unrealistic proportioned human being and does not represent the average girl. So there's a lot of really good back and forth with some celebrities. Roxanne Gay is in it. Just trust me, this is really good. You get to see a lot of the behind-the-scenes stuff and like why it took so long and how difficult it was to actually get this thing changed. And then obviously on our show we touch on that, but we also get into like the history and all the different the accessories and how the brand grew and how the actual character changed and evolved over the past 60 years. Another exciting podcasting update. We found out a couple days ago that we have been selected as finalists for a bunch of podcasting awards at the first annual Scaricon Awards. So if you're going to be in town, please do check out Scaricon. It's at the Sheraton Hotel in Framingham, Massachusetts. From June 7th, 8th, and 9th. I keep saying the 5th, and I know that's wrong. It's the 7th, 8th, and 9th. There's going to be a Phantasm reunion. There's going to be Cassandra Peterson, who you might know better as Elvira. Billy Zane's going to be there. There's some really cool guests. Heather Langenkamp is another one. Plus, there's always tons of vendors. There's going to be a bunch of podcasters. We have a table there. And one of the categories is fan favorite. So if you like us and you're going to be there, please swing by, give us a vote. Come swing by the table. We're going to have hopefully some merch. We're going to try to have some stickers and some shirts, but it all depends on what our budgets will allow us to do. So I'm going to try. We'll see. Let's see, what else have we got? This coming Tuesday, because today is May 9th when we're recording this. Tuesday, May 14th, we're going to be recording with the Retro Redoctopus gang, which is very appropriate because their episode that drops on Tuesday, Tentacle Tuesday, hashtag Tentacle Tuesday, their episode that drops actually features Ashes and myself talking about a lot of the quote-unquote girly cartoons of the mid and late 80s, early 90s. We're going to be talking She-Ra, Care Bears, The Last Unicorn, stuff like that. And we're going to have some different opinions, including from this current generation. So that's a little bit of a teaser. But what we're going to be covering when we record, we're going to be talking about Godzilla King of the Monsters. More specifically, we're going to be discussing Godzilla, which you may or may not know was the very first show we ever did on Throwdown Thursday, way back in episode 1, titled Let Them Fight. We're going to be discussing more of like how Godzilla has evolved from then to now, and we're going to be also discussing the other 3 major kaiju from that film, Rodan, Mothra, and King Ghidorah. So Ashes and I have a lot of movies we're going to be watching over the next few days. And because we're big kaiju fans, she loves Gamera. We actually had 8-Bit Alchemy from Retro Redoctopus on to talk Gamera with us. because everybody's a big kaiju fan. So because of that, we're gonna have a little contest, very similar to our Captain Marvel contest, but instead of a bunch of comics, what we're gonna do is we're gonna put together a kaiju themed mystery box. So there's gonna be some movies, there's gonna be some shirts, figures, I don't know, whatever we can find that we think is really cool, we're gonna put together. But if we do decide to send any type of clothing or apparel, what we're going to do is we're going to wait to order that until after the person wins, because the worst thing would be like, hey, you won this thing and there's a really cool shirt in there, but it's 4 sizes too small because it's a children's extra skinny or something. So, if I won that, I would be very upset because I'm a men's double X. In case you wanted to buy me some shirts. I'm a men's 2X. That stands for extra, extra handsome, although I'm not feeling it so much with this mustache, because I do not look good with a mustache, but I can't get rid of it right now, because if you're not a sports fan, you may not be aware of the tradition in hockey, where once a playoff starts, you stop growing, you stop shaving, you don't shave, and you just let your facial hair grow, and some guys will do it for years at a time until they win a championship. Other guys just each season, like regular season ends, playoffs start, no more shaving. That's what I do. Now my issue is I look terrible with a mustache. So I also don't like the way it feels, and when I'm drinking my sweet Game of Thrones whiskey, if I don't sip just right, it gets into my mustache and I lose half of that sip. So let me... Ugh. I'm still not... I usually use a straw when I've been drinking stuff. I've been using a straw because I don't want to lose half of it into my mustache. But I can't shave it because it's bad luck. I know it's a stupid superstition. I understand that. I understand that there's no logic or rationality behind it whatsoever. It is all just, I want to do this and this is what I'm going to do. Because there's 16 teams in the playoffs. Every guy is growing their playoff beard, but only one team's going to win. I get that. I understand it. But it's just one of those weird things. Everybody's got their weird superstitious thing that they do. Whatever. This one's mine. But I don't like having a mustache. And Ash just hates the mustache. But she won't let me shave it off either, because she's just as superstitious as I am. So, at least when it comes to this is really the only time. But yes, speaking of this whiskey that I'm drinking, this is the Game of Thrones Johnny White Walker whiskey. Speaking of Game of Thrones, if you are not aware, I've been writing articles for the website blackrabbit.com. That's BLAQUE, rabbit. So blackrabbit.com. I've been writing episode recaps with my thoughts and observations, and then some prediction articles. I haven't been doing great on my predictions. I've been doing fairly well, but not awesome. But again, there's a lot of stuff that's been subverting my expectations this season, as well as if you're a fan, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But check it out. Even if you're not a fan, there's going to be something on that website for you. They just started a podcast network. Our good buddy Old Man Wade writes for them. He does some wrestling shows. There's, music, there's entertainment, there's wrestling, there's comics. So pretty much whatever you're into, you can probably find some good articles and podcasts on blackrabbit.com to sate your nerdy appetites. I think that's just about it. Oh, a little bit of movie news. Found this out earlier. A good friend, Evil Corny, who, as you know, was kind enough to send Ashes and I some Funkos. I got Tyrion Lannister sitting on the Iron Throne. If you're not a Game of Thrones fan, that won't mean anything to you. Rest assured, it's really freaking cool. I don't know what the language restrictions are on YouTube, because I'm still working it out. It's really darn cool. Ash has got Cersei Lannister. But he also posted something today about the James Gunn-directed Suicide Squad sequel, in which Michael Rooker, who I've been a fan of since Cliffhanger, Michael Rooker will be playing King Shark. Yeah, King Shark. Honestly, I thought I should just play myself, but then with Michael Rooker, he's a bigger name than I am. Makes sense. And just for anyone who's interested, this King Shark figure, got this at Target. This is the Primal Age, the DC Primal Age. Sorry, I keep moving it back and forth because I'm still not used to the mirror image camera thing. The Primal Age DC line. Target also has Bizarro Superman, Batman, the Joker. They all look like, big and beefy, kind of like the He-Man toys. Or if you're familiar with like the big jacked horror characters that came out recently, we have Jason Voorhees, kind of like it's like Jason Voorhees crossed with Masters of the Universe toys. He's hanging up somewhere. I'm gonna find him. But yeah, we have all of that. What? Ashes is over here looking at me like I'm crazy. She doesn't know. Ashes, say hi to everybody.
Hi to everybody.
Yeah, Ashes is saying hi to everybody.
I thought you were on the phone.
I am not on the phone. I'm recording a video for our YouTube channel because we have been really bad at recording videos for our YouTube channel.
Oh, okay.
So that's what we're doing. And
by we, you mean you.
The royal we, me and Johnny Walker. So yeah. So I think that's about it. Yeah, we talked about my mustache. We talked about the important stuff, like our 150th episode. We talked about Scaricon. Talked about recording with Retro Redoctopus. We talked about... Oh! TeePublic is going to be having a sale, so all of our merchandise is going to be 35% off, so you're looking to pull the trigger on a shirt or two or 50. The 15th through the 19th, so pretty much all next week. I think it's like a 6-day sale. I don't know. I'd have to look at the exact date, but obviously we'll post links. All our stuff's going to be on sale, so we're actually going to try to pick some of that stuff up for Scaricon as well, so we can have some merch at our table. Am I forgetting anything? I talked about why I can't shave my mustache, even though it looks terrible. Talked about Retro Redoctopus. I talked about our Kaiju Mystery Box. Am I missing anything? Can you think of anything that I didn't talk about that we probably should? Anything?
No.
No? Thank you. You've been helpful.
Sorry, Drag Race is on. I got priorities. Bye, everyone!
Alright, so she's going to go watch Drag Race. She's flipping back and forth between Drag Race and the Bruins. So, yeah, that's about it. So check out Black Rabbit. Check out the Somebody's Network, because you're never alone when you've got somebody's. And I think that's about it. Hopefully we'll see you at Scaricon. And until then, hopefully these videos will be a lot more... I'd like to do one every couple of days, like 3 or 4 a week. But, yeah. So, take care. And on that note, I will see you next time.